The woke always act as cry bullies. What they do is they relentlessly attack you over and over and over again. They bother you, they make you annoyed. And then when you respond with something mean, they mass report you. They get all their buddies in a Discord or whatever to come report until the algorithm takes some notice. And then, of course, they try to get you banned and deplatformed everywhere. This happens on Twitter. This happens on YouTube. It happens on Facebook. Anywhere you go, they say you're not allowed to exist. You are a bad person and you must be removed. They think they're literally fighting, quote, Nazis. And that's what this is about. I mean, they keep going, we're fighting Nazis because, I want to make a comic book or Ethan Van Sciver wants to make a comic book. They're threatened by this. And it really just comes down to their own inadequacies. At the end of the day, these people know that they're talentless. They know that they're losers. And so they want to bring us down with them. The entire mantra of the woke is that they're miserable people and they need us to be miserable too. Otherwise, they don't feel validated. They need to be in a big hug box where everybody's miserable together. It's better to have everybody at equal bad conditions than a few people get out of those bad conditions and get into good conditions. That's why they're trying so hard to stop independent comics. We've seen over the last few months that companies have not been paying. Companies have canceled projects. I mean, there's whole hashtag comics broke me for people in the industry who have gone bankrupt just trying to pursue their dreams in the arts while we're over here just making money. And when we do so, they go, these people need to be blacklisted from the industry. If you associate with them, you'll never get a job in the industry. We just read an article on that last week too. Absolutely crazy. But it's not a place that they'll even stop. They're not satisfied with us being out of the industry. They want us dead. They want us gone. And this is what this comes down to. So the story of the day is that Ethan Van Sciver got banned permanently from Twitter for, quote, violent threats. And here's what that umbrella guy says, one of the hero of the people, who's got a great documentary out right now on Netflix, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. He gets some mentions in there. Congratulations to him. Umbrella guy says he does savage idiots badly, but violent threats, not mine. This was sent to me. So this is somebody submitted a report for violent threats. And the tweet is from a suspended account. They found that he was breaking their violent threat rule. Now, of course, the SJW is here. Here's one Dr. Murder MD, BLM, Antifa, ABCAB. He's got the rainbow stuff here. He, him, pansexual. And there it is. I don't know what, crazy. I still remember when this thin-skinned piece of alt-right trash, Ethan Van Sciver, mocked my looks on a live stream because I posted a gif of Captain America punching Nazis. You see where it comes down to things here. He is, quote, punching Nazis when he's out here online harassing us. This is what these people think. They've deluded themselves into thinking they're like the Avengers or the Rebellion in Star Wars, and for some reason we're the Empire, even though we're the ones blacklisted. We're the ones who are actually taking the slings and arrows personally against giant corporations. These are just simps for giant corporations like Disney and Warner Brothers. That's all they are. It's very sad to watch how deluded these people have come at the end of the day. The irony of EVS getting himself banned after years of harassing comic creators and fans is delicious. You see, like they get off on deplatforming people. They get off on harming other people's livelihoods because, of course, Ethan promotes a lot on Twitter. If you look at his Twitter account, most of his posts are just about his Cyberfrog stuff. Now, I actually saw what got him banned. I can't show it on YouTube, I don't think, but it's in the thread. If you just look up EVS banned, you'll find it. And what happens here is he posted a stick figure picture of somebody giving themselves fellatio. And this is in response to them calling him a Nazi and calling him all these things. Somebody was harassing him, and he posted that picture with the caption, "This is you fighting the Nazis." So it is just people, again, just getting off on themselves and getting off on just their attention they get on Twitter, and they believe they're, quote, fighting Nazis. They really think they're Captain America, which is a fantasy comic book. It's very bizarre to watch this these days. And so this is all he did, and this gives him a permanent ban. And of course, that's not a violent threat, regardless. I mean, is it in bad taste? Possibly. But is it a violent threat? No, it's not. So it shouldn't have been against Twitter's rules, and he's pretty careful about not being against Twitter rules. So the fact that they got him is really just due to the harassment and the mass reporting, the false flagging campaign that they did. And this is really sad that this is happening on Elon Musk's platform. We thought this was a better place. Now, Mike S. Miller also got suspended over the weekend. Mike S. Miller is, of course, somebody who's been in our movements for the last several years, another conservative guy. And he just typed in and he posted saying, oh, it looks like the term, it was a term. It said, so the words KYS will get you banned. So he didn't even say it to somebody. He said it right here in talking to somebody. This, I got it. So that's a letter and it means something. I'm not going to, of course, go on YouTube just because I want to be careful here. But just saying those 3 letters, just like in a context like this, should not get you suspended. He didn't make any threat to anybody. This was not telling anybody to self-harm or anything like that. So it doesn't make any sense here either. But now Twitter suspended him for 24 hours also. We're obviously in an epidemic where there are problems with Twitter, and it is causing us damage. Now, as independent creators, I'm an independent comic creator myself, we rely on YouTube and Twitter to get our word out there. We rely on you guys and the word of mouth for our books here to get things going. And of course, I appreciate you guys for doing so. We've got a lot of ways you can support us here, but please get on platforms that like won't necessarily ban us. So we've got, I've got a Subscribestar. And I would appreciate you guys getting on here. I'm going to be releasing comics through here, and this is a great free speech platform because I've been banned from Patreon. Of course, I got a mass false flagging campaign myself, and Patreon said I was guilty of, quote, hate speech. I'm going to be releasing comics on here. We're going to be doing some cool, fun things, like we're going to be doing some fun strips. We're going to be doing some action 90s style superhero stuff. There's a lot coming down the pipeline. Now, I need to get to like about 10 times the amount of people who are subscribed on here in order to make this the platform that's going to keep our business going. And my dream is actually to be able to come out with a full comic book monthly. If we get to around 300 backers, and of course we have 11,000 subscribers, we could do this. We should be able to get to this number. Now, Subscribestar is a different platform. Again, it's not Patreon, so they're a lot better on the free speech front, which is why I'm here. And so, guys, support us on these independent platforms. Get us here. This link's in the description below. I've got my own bookstore also, and I appreciate you guys for being there. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon.